Yeah, 108 kilograms, 239 pounds. Week 3. So at this time, my experience was, technically it was, week 3 of cutting my calories and actually just, specifically trying to lose weight, not just, sticking to a diet and not eating, you know, other things outside of the calories that I was counting. Um, and I started, to feel a little bit lighter. I lost, maybe, 6 pounds, 7 pounds, and still, I wasn't active specifically before. And then, I start seeing results. And after technically 5 weeks of, training, but, not specifically. To, think about, you know, how I felt, and specifically trying to look for more information on how to understand better, to start getting ready for, actually specifically training in, gyms, and going back to like, lifting like a bodybuilder, just, and keep, counting my calories, keep, doing a deficit until I get lean enough to, maybe stick around like, 8 to, 15%, you know, depending on what I'm trying to do. And right now, probably here, I was like, around like 39%, 41%, something like that. I probably started around like 45 and 43% body fat. And, specifically, I wasn't doing any activity here. I was just, literally just dieting. Dieting means, I was counting my calories. I checked specifically how much was, my BMR, is pretty much my maintenance calories, and I established that, and then that's why I started just 2 weeks to eat the maintenance calories, so I understand, how much could I eat to maintain that body fat, and or that weight specifically. I was 245 pounds. It was a lot of calories to, whenever you're eating clean food and, cutting all the sugars out, and, drinking all your calories, or, pretty much, having calories from fat, like, fried foods and shit like that, or, overly sweet things that have lots of sugar in it, because, sugar specifically is, super dense in calories, and is, it has pretty much no volume, and you still don't get that much food. Obviously you crash afterwards. Then I started thinking about just push-ups and stretching, and just trying to get some steps in. I started thinking about just whenever I felt my body wasn't responding anymore just to the diet, I wanted to increment my activity, like weightlifting, or just walking, or maybe a bike ride or a hike or something like that. And then at this moment I started to did some weightlifting. I felt I felt better. And at this time, this was pretty much the hardest, because it was Christmas time. It was pretty much around like the 22nd, 24th. So I pretty much cooked for everybody else at the house, and it was pretty much everybody else feasting, and I was just me eating pita bread with tuna and spinach, stuff like that. But I kind of like it, but I enjoy the process that I can get away from. Yeah, that's the way it is. It's my endless, part house. I'm on the rooftop, trying to get some good shots of Brazil. This is me and the rooftop of Brazil. This is my son. but still, I'll try to show you guys about my life, about the things that I'm trying to accomplish, or how I feel about myself in this process and the things that I'm trying to do. And just keep in mind that I'm not perfect. I'm not no bodybuilder, nobody. I'm just some guy, just seeing other people doing things and trying to apply this knowledge. And I kind of did it before. I did a transformation before, maybe 10 years ago, and now I'm trying to do the same thing. I started in like 2010, did a transformation to like 2013, and I got in this dramatic change of how I looked specifically. And then I'm trying to do the same thing. I just I got tired of just my body and how I felt about myself. And then I just over here just trying to show people, or at least to myself, so I can document this, going week to week to week to week, because in reality I'm doing progress. It's a slow, steady progress. That's what matters. It's a slow, steady. This is not a race. It's a sprint. This is a marathon, bro. This is gonna take 10 years. In my head, that's how I see it. It's gonna take 53 weeks in a year. By 10 is 530 weeks. That's a lot of time, but that's 10 years. That's how long it takes. With correct diet, training, exercise, supplements, even probably PDs. But specifically, you gotta get to this boundary where your body plateaus and it don't go up anymore, and you're just trying to train harder and harder and harder, but you can't. Your body doesn't do anything. Then that's why you're strict with your diet already. You're still training hard. You're doing everything, trying to do everything right. So optimize this time that you're under this substance is gonna put certain depends on how much you take, the risk factors. It's gonna be pretty much. But I hope you guys like these videos, and I don't know what to say. I just wanna at least document for myself, so in the future I can have something to look back to, or that's what I think. If I want to be all buff and pretty lean, I want to have some videos before, so whenever I show to people I did it and I actually did it, I want to have documentation of the process and everything I did and what I did right or wrong, and show people it's just by your willpower you can change this shit. You don't have to think that you're gonna be stuck in this, specifically in this body how you see it today. You can change it. You can get better. You specifically, it won't be what you think you was gonna be, but you could definitely look way better than the way you look right now if you work. Or somebody's birthday, my family is us trying to get some rips in, trying to get some stimulus going, trying to focus on the contractions specifically. We didn't have much weights or anything. We were just trying to work out with what we have and make it work. Trying to start to do. I was doing like about 8 reps. Start off for like warm set of doing 20s, and then I worked down to like 8 reps. Try to do some good stuff, do some pictures, how I felt. Thank you guys. Come back, whenever you want to come back and see, this process weekly. I'm gonna be posting videos and be talking about all the things that I have feel and my process and everything else. This is 2021. Manuel Angel Lugo. This is my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Be as hateful as possible in the comments. Talk as much shit as you want, man. I'm out.